politics in the United States of America. The left has gotten really left, and the right has gotten really right. Everyone's towing the line, and we're getting nowhere. Fast. This is the Rational American. The Rational American. Common sense has gone out the window, and our passion is to open eyes in hopes that people will take a rational look at what America is actually becoming. Put your feelings aside and let's get real. This is the Rational American, and this is your host, Steve Oatley.
What's up? I was here working, so I was like, what the hell? Why not just go live? I've been running around all morning, right? So, yeah, I figured I'd go live, give you guys some updates. I'm not sure if you're paying attention to NFL today, the wokeness of it all. Anyway, the Bucks and Saints really do hate each other because they had a pretty good, I mean, they've been hitting each other, and getting flags pretty much the whole game. I'm not really watching, just seeing the highlights, and I know Tom Brady was mouthing off, and everybody else was getting all messed up, and so, yeah. It was kind of interesting. Patriots are also up by 3 right now. So, but I don't have the same urge. I used to be a huge, football fan. I don't have the same urge anymore to watch football. But, yeah, I kind of wish I was watching the Bucks game because there's just been all sorts of flags thrown and bench clearing brawls and all sorts of stuff, and I say bench clearing brawls, but not really because they're all fully clothed in helmet. Hey, how many of you guys saw that video on Twitter of the guy that pulls out a hatchet in maybe a McDonald's or something and starts smashing everything all up? How many of you guys saw that video, and how many of you were like, oh my God, only in New York, oh, blah, blah. If you watch the whole video, you see that dude was getting beat up. Well, not really beat up, but 3 people were attacking that guy. And I don't know the backstory. I have no idea what he was doing, but 3 people were attacking him and punching him all over the face, and he took every single one of them as a champ. Every single punch that they gave him, he just stood up, and he's like, really? Like, at one point, he's like leaning over this counter, right, as they're punching him, and then they stop, and he's like, is that it? Like, he had that look. And then he reached down into his messenger bag and pulled out a hatchet and went to town. But no, he didn't hit anyone with the hatchet. He did slap around a couple of these little guys. And it's funny because everyone is like talking. I saw one person where they literally just they cut off the video of the guy getting beat up or like punched numerous times. They cut that off and then only played the part where he grabs a hatchet out of his bag and then starts smashing everything in the store. You know what I mean? Almost as if that's some sort of, we all know why they did it. We know why. We know why they edited out where the 3 dudes were, or 3 kids, and I say kids because they were probably like 18, 19, where they were punching him. They edited it out just to show some crazy black dude, right? That's the narrative. And it sucks that we're even at that point. You know what I mean? If they were playing the clip to say, hey, look, this is crazy New York, right? Where, you could just suddenly be like, ordering a burger and 3 people are beating up on one guy, and then the one guy pulls a hatchet and starts slamming everything around or something like that. I don't know. Someone said he didn't even take the cover off the hatchet. Yeah. Gregory said, I saw that. They're lucky he didn't beast up and just broke some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I thought he was going to take that hatchet and start, because even if the cover on the hatchet was on, which it was, even if it was on, if he started hitting people with that, he could have done some damage. But he had the hatchet in one hand, he's smashing the store up and then smacking the dudes. Like full on, like if you ever been smacked by another man, I've been known to do that once or twice when someone's really just not worth my time, but I want to embarrass them in public. And they're trying to pick a fight, and it's just not going to be fair. So you just give them a big open hand slap across the face. And I got big hands too, so getting a slap across the face, it's a lot better than a punch. Because if I was to punch someone with the same like that, it's going to hurt them. So I'd rather just slap them. Plus, they get my handprint. It's like a trademark of mine. They get my handprint across the side of the face. It's pretty nice. I like to wind up like that. Anyway, but yeah, he was just slapping him, and I'll be honest, I saw the first video where he was digging it out of his bag. That was the first video I saw. And I was like, holy crap, this dude's on a rampage, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw the other video where in fact, all three of them attacked him first. And then he pulled a hatchet and destroyed the store because the store apparently is inherently racist. And so he took out all his frustration on the store. But someone said that guy was double the size of all the other guys. I know. Can you imagine, like, if because like you saw it, like I saw it too, when the one kid caught him like this and he sits there and he kind of looks at him like, is that it? Like when he did that, I was like, oh, I've been there. I know what's going to happen. But then he didn't. He just grabbed the hatchet and started smashing everything. But it was good. It was, and a lot of people are like, oh, look at crazy New York, blah, blah, blah. What I see is a guy defended himself. Sure, he smashed up a business and all that stuff, but I guarantee he made all those kids poop themselves. You saw the one kid, I thought he was going to get ready to kick him in the face, right? The one tall kid wearing the black hoodie, the black kid there, that he walks up to him as the guy's digging his bag, and then he's like, no, man, no, man, no, man, as he pulls out a hatchet. I bet he thought it was a gun. And it's luckily, everyone talks about how guns are so readily available and blah, blah, blah. We're lucky that dude didn't have a gun, right? I mean, what would he have done? Taken the gun and smashed all the tables? Probably not. And the one thing, I don't know what it was about, but he was yelling at that girl that was sitting down. And that's kind of peculiar too. I don't know what it was about, but it was interesting. The whole thing was interesting. They were showing off for those girls too, but they got their butts kicked. Someone said, any New England clips? Nah, I can't play football. That's the quickest way to get my channel permanently banned for the rest of my existence. So I'm not going to air any football on here or even audio or anything like that. But however, on Tuesday, because tomorrow I'm not going to be doing a big fancy Wake Up America. I will do one, but I'll be doing it from my house. But Tuesday, you're going to want to watch the Wake Up America morning show. The podcast, but the morning show. You're going to want to watch it. We have special guest appearances by the Steves. And I know you have no idea who that is, but just wait. We're going to have live weather reports, live on the boots on the ground in Ukraine. Like, no joke. Taking it up a notch, okay? Taking it up a notch. Starting Tuesday morning. Every morning you will have the type of news that you deserve. Just real. Anyway, how many of you guys saw that we are the little coffee packs that we made, the Save America Blend coffee packs. We're actually selling them. We have 18 packs available. Not really, because we have 15, because I've sold 3 of them already today to the early birds. But we're selling 4 of these 2-ounce packs. They make 1 pot of coffee each and a bunch of stickers all in one package. And you can get it on our store right now. I'll find it and I'll link it in the chat. $10. Okay. You're never going to get that anywhere else. All right. $10. It'll get you four things of coffee and a sticker pack too. Can someone put that link in my chat? Cause I just realized oh wait, I can do it this way. We've got the same hairline, Steve. Yeah. It's nice, right? And it's a little purple because of the sunburn. I'm trying to wait. I'm supposed to mow the lawn and like do the dad stuff, husband stuff today. And, she knew I had to come in here and ship some of the orders. I think I did 18 of the mystery mugs and a bunch of coffee orders today. And I have so many more to do, but I'll be all caught up on every single order by Wednesday of this week. Mark my words. That means all September boxes will be out. All the mystery mugs will be out. Almost all of the coffee orders will be out, or you'll get an email and say, hey, we're out of stock of like Flying High. Do you want a different blend? But how's my son doing? His swelling finally started to go down. I mean, it's still swollen, but tomorrow he's going to the dentist to have that tooth removed. So hopefully everything is good with it. So that's why tomorrow I'm not doing the big extravagant Wake Up America show. Tomorrow, I'll just run through. It'll be live at 10 a.m. everywhere the news could be heard on social media and on Citizen Stringer. And then we'll just talk about some of the headlines of the weekend because there's been 4 mass shootings so far in the past 48 hours, stuff like that. So we'll talk about all of that tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Just straight up news, not as much commentary as possible. Here, you want a little, sorry, my armpit is like hurting. This shirt, it's laundry day too. So this is a 2X shirt. And if you can't tell, I'm a beast. But the shirt is way too small, even though it's a 2X. And so it hurts my armpit. I know, because you guys really care. don't you? But I had to do laundry. So what video? Someone said you can find it on Citizen Stringer. Actually, I don't think I retweeted it here. Matter of fact, right now I'll retweet it because there's so many damn videos all over the place today. There's so many videos because you got all this stuff that's going on. There's riots. There's all these the dudes dancing and protests in Boston with riot police and all this stuff. And everyone's making a big deal out of it. Like, I know I could have went live and showed what was going on in Boston. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care. People are apparently holding a protest outside of Boston Children's Hospital, and a bunch of Antifa punks came up and showed up. And then the police pushed those Antifa punks out of the way to tell the protesters that are protesting Boston General Hospital, Children's Hospital, whatever, to get on the sidewalk, which they did. Everyone's wearing masks. It's kind of hard to tell who was a protester versus counter-protester in some of the videos that are out there. And frankly, I just don't even care. I don't care. You know what I care more about than any of that other stuff? I care more about what's going on at a border. Who is it? Jorge? Is it Jorge? I don't want to say it wrong. The guy that's with the Daily Caller that's down at the border. He was on Lawrence Jones last night. I heard it when I was leaving here, and he was talking about the crisis at the border. And there's so many people there, so many migrants there. They're literally sleeping outside of gas stations and stuff in piles of garbage. It's insane. I'm trying to find the video just to retweet it, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where the hell the video is. There's all sorts of stuff going on. So I think there was actually there's another mass shooting today. So we're up to 5 mass shootings so far, unless this one was included, but this was relatively new, so I doubt it. Also, if you're on citizenstringer.com today, we are migrating to a new host. So it may be intermittent. You may see a weird web address, but whatever. Don't worry about it. We're fixing it. It's just because we're migrating to a new, better, yet cheaper host. Got to make those things. What the fuck was I going to look up? Gunviolencearchive.org. Oh, no. So that's already included. So there's, 4 mass shootings yesterday and today so far. And if you include the one on Friday night, you got 5 mass shootings in the past 48 hours. It's nice. It's nice. But someone said, it's horrible what's going on at the border. Yeah, that's a lot. Someone said, how are things with woke Steve? Oh, I'm woke now? Is that what people are saying? I hate that fucking term. It's such a stupid ass term anyway. But I guess people are now calling me woke. Huh, okay. Whatever you got to tell yourself. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, no. If you want to watch what's going on at the border every night, just look up Anthony Aguero or Oscar E. Blue. They're on the border every single night, but that's not who I was talking about. I'm talking about the one that was worked with the Daily Caller. Someone said he smashed the cover off of it, but that was his bike and he left the backpack there. No, he picked up the backpack and everything else. The video that I was talking about, he picked up everything. It's funny because now I've seen the video like 7,000 times today, and now I just don't see it because I did also set something else up. Let me try to find it. Yeah. I wrote that song. It's copywritten though, so don't copy it. Fuck, man. It sucks when I browse on Twitter now because you know what I see? I see riot people taking hijabs off somewhere. I see politicians dancing. I see trans people dancing. I see the crisis at the border. I see what I guess are UK like bobbies, the police arresting someone that's dressed like Antifa. I see people equating last night, people at the Trump rally saying #1 to the Nazi symbol, like the Zig Heil or whatever the fuck you call it. People are and a lot of people are doing it. They're all doing the same thing. Like Steve Schmidt, he's a fake ass. He calls himself a Republican, but he runs like some stupid anti-Republican group. They're saying "Hail Trump, American fascism" with the caption. Here's another one. Mark Hertling, haven't heard a single Republican or media critic condemn this. What the fuck are they supposed to condemn? Watch. This is what they're asking people to condemn here. this. They're asking people to condemn this. That the fact that people are doing the number one as he's giving his like closing speech. It's America first, you fucks. That's what it stands for. It's America first. It's not, they're not being racist or anything. Like, God, people are so dumb. They're so dumb. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't, they just push whatever agenda they can. You know, that's it. They just push whatever agenda they can. And the fact is that no one in mainstream media on the right or the left has enough cojones to actually be like, that's not what they were doing. CNN, MSNBC, all of those stupid ass news outlets were there at that Trump rally. None of them are going to be like, yeah, they were saying America first. They were holding up the number one when he was giving his closing speech about how America can be great again. America can be number one. But it doesn't matter because they just push whatever agenda they do. And then the world just is apparently we just blindly follow, you know? That's what the world does nowadays. It's so fucking sad. It's so sad because all those media outlets were there. You know, the one good fortunate thing, even though we posted the photo online, is that luckily mainstream media wasn't outside when Patriot Front imposters showed up yesterday outside of the Trump rally. And I believe I was the only journalist that captured any footage of them. So if mainstream media wants to use any of that footage, yes, I'll sell it to you. The only thing you have to pay is integrity, and which you don't have. So you're bankrupt in terms of integrity. So fuck off. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm the only one that captured any footage of those, you know, scumbag FBI agents. They were dressed as like, you know, morons. You know, they weren't even wearing the same like uniform. They just all had white masks. So stupid. It probably wasn't even that. It was probably like, you know, Ohio Dem, you know, the Ohio Dems or something like that. But it's stupid. Yeah. But yeah, we'll sell that footage to mainstream media. You just have to pay in integrity. And you can't borrow it either. You literally just got to pay it with honesty. Ooh, let's do that. Or real news. And there's everything. Like I've seen this dude with the fake prosthetic boobs like 7 million times all over social media. Every single time. Oh, apparently he's some stupid ass gym or like construction trades teacher in a high school. And he was apparently normal last year. And then he came back and he's wearing these big prosthetic boobs. And apparently it's permitted, and the school district even issued a statement going out to all parents and says, we literally cannot do anything about this because we have to be gender conforming or whatever the fuck the saying is. I don't care. I don't care about any of it. Someone said Steve is on YouTube. I'm everywhere. You didn't interview any of them? No, I didn't interview anybody. You know, I didn't interview anybody when I was out there, really. I don't. Here's the thing is I'm gonna go way out of my comfort zone on Friday when I'm in Wilmington because I don't like doing it. I like to just be there and enjoy it. And I'm going to try not to do that. And typically I'm all tired because I've been out in the sun all morning doing the coffee thing. I'm not doing that this time. I'm just going to actually film, get a couple of hours worth of footage, and then I'll drive the 5 hours back home. That is what I'm going to be doing. Mañana, that means tomorrow in Spanish, just in case you didn't know. Because you guys deserve me to ask questions and to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find this. I don't even know how to find it. The link, because I didn't see anybody put it for the coffee. Hold on. This new coffee thing, because we only have 15 of them left. So if you do want to get it, you got to kind of order like right now. Let me see. Is it going to show up here? There it is. So it's called the Rally Coffee 4-pack plus sticker pack. And it's $10. And like I said, I don't know if any have sold during the show, but yeah, we don't have that many. Who should care about transgender in school? That's an understandable thing we should care about is when it starts affecting little children. Someone said, this dude's not transgender. That's my opinion. The dude that has a big prosthetic boobs, he's not transgender. He's trying to get in mainstream media, and we're doing just that for him. It is some dude like literally a dude with the biggest fake boobs, and not like fake, not like real like surgical implants. No, they're wearing a prosthetic with and they're doing it around kids. There's no reason why that should ever be approved anywhere. No reason. And the school is apparently defending the decision because they have no choice. This guy believes that's his identity, and social media and society has made it in such a way that now it's perfectly legal. It's perfectly legal to just dress a fool. To dress a fool. You know? We'll talk about so many other things. How many of you guys saw the video I posted on Twitter earlier today of the woman that's watching this fight going on, and then, you know, someone rams their car into someone else, and then you hear just bursts of automatic gunfire? That's an American city street, boys and girls. We could talk about all this other stuff that's happening across the country all we want. But I could tell you, until we actually focus on what's happening in American cities, I'm trying to find any one of these videos just to show you what I'm talking about. I'm not going to show you the shooting video, but many of you guys may have seen that. It's just, people are nutty. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I'm going to scar all of your eyes for some time the second I find this video, because I don't even want to like scroll by this. I don't even want to look, but haha, because I have to, you do. This is a dude dressed with a wig. Okay, with some big, and these are kids, students behind him in a construction trades course. There's no reason for that. There's no reason. Like, for as far as I'm concerned, like, maybe the person's making a point and to say like, hey, listen, it's not normal. I heard this thing. Okay, so I was listening to Sirius satellite radio today when I was driving, because I had to run errands like a moron all day long. Like, my wife went grocery shopping. She didn't buy any cookies. I had to go get cookies. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but then she wanted these stupid things ripped out of the wall in the bathroom, right? So apparently they're like these tile cup holders and toothpaste holders from like the 80s when the house was built, or the 90s, whatever. She wanted them removed. She's like, you need to use a crowbar and this and that. So I was pissed because I needed to come right back to work after eating lunch. And she's like, I need you to do this now so I could paint it, whatever. So I took a drill and I smashed it off. And I realized, no, they're not just like clipped on or screwed in. No, they're literally cut out, screwed into the wall like 500 times. So now we have all these holes in our house, because then I got pissed that the first one broke. So then I smashed the rest of them all out. And you know, then I had to go get sheetrock, and I couldn't find the damn sheetrock knife. So I had to go buy another sheetrock knife and blah, blah, blah. And I dropped it all off. And she's like, you know who'd be really good at cutting this and putting this in? As I'm telling her how to do it, she's like, you would. And I was like, I have to go back to work. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought on what I was talking about. But people are crazy. People are crazy. Like, what? How does this have anything to do with education? How does this? And so maybe what he's doing is trying to like be like, haha, I don't really feel this way, but school says I could do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Gregory said, Steve was live streaming the mile-long line. Looked like a bunch of folks to me. Oh, yeah. I put that video out on social media, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere today with Trump's closing speech. So everyone could go and watch that. And that video is playing at 300 times speed. So just so you understand, it took me a lot longer, apparently, to walk. It was about a 10 or 15-minute walk, and I squeezed it all together in 2 minutes. Someone said, hopefully he's trolling and will stop. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think, is that he's trolling them as almost like a protest for the school. But is that even appropriate? No. The answer would be no. But, that's what I was saying. And so when I was driving around running all these stupid errands back and forth all over the country, it seemed today, I heard this thing on Amazon. Or no, it was on the radio before I got sick of it and turned on Sirius. And it was the Carson Daly on this whatever show. And he's interviewing this guy that is a gay dude. And he apparently wrote this movie. And this movie is available on Amazon, where it is a black trans female that is like coming of age in high school, and how it's such an influential story. And the writer, or the writer that was giving the interview, said, the hope of doing the movie was to push to make it so it's not abnormal, so it's normal. I got pissed. I turned off the radio and I'm like, listen. And I understand the frustration for a lot of people. And I've long said, I don't care if a dude wears a dress. I don't care about anything. However, I do think it's just not a place for schools. You know what I mean? I don't think we should have any conversation on whether or not teachers should be allowed to dress as the opposite sex. The answer should be no. And I would even draw the line and say a teacher, no. If a student wants to do that, who cares? You know what I mean? As long as you're getting them the appropriate sort of mental health help that they're going to need. Because imagine me wearing a dress, walking into a business. People are going to look at me all fucking cross-eyed because they're going to be like, what the fuck? That is how so many people view it. Like, can you imagine? It would be a really good social experiment. A guy like me, a big guy, and I never do it, and I'll never do it. But a guy like me, a bigger guy, just going around in public in one of these really progressive places, dressed up as the opposite sex, demanding that everybody just says what they want, or that everybody has to, treat me how I feel. It's so fucking lame, dude. I for the life of me, I just can't understand how this is even really a conversation. If this teacher is truly trolling everybody, as I believe, more power to him. Maybe they're trying to point out like this has gone too far, and maybe some people will stop. You know what I mean? But the fact is we gotta stop. We're decaying ourselves. We're decaying is not the right word, but we're sad. Karen said, Steve, you wouldn't look very good in a dress. Thank goodness I wouldn't look good in a dress. Joe, it's weird because all the girls are like, Steve, I'd love to see you in a dress. And all the guys are like, no, bro, like, don't do that. There's no way in hell. I could have a check for $1 million here today, which would solve all our financial issues for years to come. And you would never see me walk around in a dress. However, if I was to pull a Trump line, like if I ever just got really pissed because I wasn't getting national titles or even state titles in powerlifting, I could just go and just say I identify as a woman and compete and break national records and world records in powerlifting right now without even doing it. I wouldn't even have to train anymore. How amazing would that be? So stupid. So stupid. Someone said I was hoping the swimmer from Penn was trolling people. No, they knew that wasn't a troll. The swimmer from Penn State. They knew that. Someone else said to shave your legs. Okay, you guys are getting weird. Anyway, right now in the chat, if you want to buy that Rally 4-pack of coffee, we only have a few of them, so you're the only ones that'll have them. We gave away a lot, but yeah, I don't know. People are just weird. There's so many people that are like, yeah, I would do that for $1 million. No. You'd sell your soul then, because that's literally what it means. If you do anything like that for money, then you're just selling your soul. I don't know. Someone, Patriot for Life said, I quit drinking coffee. Well, you could still buy it and just give it to somebody else, or buy a t-shirt or buy whatever. So I have a goal. You know how we did our highest day of sales like 2 weeks ago? Highest single day of sales we've ever done on Pure Truth Coffee. I want to do our highest 2 weeks of sales, or roughly 10 days, right? Today's the 19th. So by the 1st, I want to see how much we can rally. So I'm going to have a bunch of new t-shirts and stuff like that. And there's two reasons. One, because I need to get the store open. I need to buy inventory and all that stuff. And secondly, it's just been slow on social media in terms of revenue from those. So if you can do it, do it. Also, when you, and trust me, Tuesday's Wake Up America show, like if you've been waiting to just like have a morning news show that you just totally 100% relate with, this is going to be it. Okay? Because the Steves are bringing it for you. All right? They're bringing it. Weather reports, traffic reports, on the ground boot reporting, every thing. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be so surprised at how high tech we've become here at Citizen Stringer and what the magic a green screen can do. But yeah, it's going to be cool. Someone said, have you seen about the kids in Rhode Island identifying as cat schools and providing litter boxes? Yeah, see, and I don't even know if that's true, to be honest, but I know it's been happening all over the country. Everybody's like, kids identify as cats, so the schools put litter boxes in. And everyone's like, yeah, I've heard that they're doing that too at our schools or this school or that. I don't know if that's even true because I've never seen anything else like great, But how can I get a shirt and a bag of coffee? Go to puretruthcoffee.com, puretruthcoffee.com, or just the link in the chat. What I suggest you do too is buy one of our mega. And here's the thing. Every single order right now is entering you in for a chance to win a Key West giveaway for 2. Giveaway getaway. Say that 5 times fast. Giveaway getaway for 2. So that's every single order. So like you could order this, the rally thing that we're just talking about. You could order a t-shirt and then if you all order them separate, or if you want to go big or go home, right? Up at the top, you'll see where it says mega box. If you pre-order our October mega box, you get 4 entries, 4 into the giveaway. Steve, whatever happened to that lady you were going to have hosting? What lady? I don't know what you're talking about. We've never had a lady. I was thinking about, like, if I could get the money shit situated so we knew exactly how much was coming in, I would probably try to hire someone to do a 7 to 10 section or 7 to 10 news show, more news styled, every day, every morning. We don't have it yet. We need to have our revenue, the same. Biden is killing everybody in that regard, us included. But so instead, I'm just going to do it myself. Oh, fuck. I almost just dropped a very expensive camera on the floor. I hit it with my hand. And that would have sucked. Oh, by the way, so you know what I've noticed? So this is a Canon EO8 I, T8i, whatever, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. There's something wrong with this camera, and I don't know what it is. And I'm trying to do this like master reset. This fucking thing won't turn on. It just won't. See, it won't turn on. No matter what. It will not fucking turn on. An expensive piece of shit. And I've read that there's this like trick where if you take out the memory cards, you take out the battery packs, you take off this, leave it in off position, leave it exposed for like 2 days, and then all of a sudden and you got to get a brand new SD card, then it will work. Oh. Someone said, you said something about having BX Bullet do a show. BX Bullet? Yeah. She was gonna do the conspiracy one on our network, and then we just fell out of communication. But someone said take off the lens cap. The camera doesn't even turn on, so it doesn't matter about a lens cap. And today we had our kids do poop patrol in the backyard, so I have to go and mow the lawn and wash my wife's car because apparently that's my job. This sucks because this is a good camera. And I'll be honest, I was like, I don't use it. I was just going to sell it or something. And now I can't do shit with it. It's like the Macintosh. I have a MacBook Pro out there. It's charging. I don't use it. I'm just going to wipe it and sell it to some college kid or something. Whatever. That's my day. Anyway, today was going to be a short show. What is this? Did I just get an email? Hey, Steve, I received coffee. I also received a charge for $55. It was declined as I got my PayPal hacks. Had to shut it down along with one of my cats. Can you tell me it was declined for September coffee? I will update my payment this week. Yeah, I'll look. I'm assuming you're watching the show because you sent me an email while I'm doing the show, which is fine. I had to shut it down along with one of my cats. Did you kill your cat because your card was hacked? I'm very confused by that email. Someone said a shot in the dark, hold the power button down for 60 seconds with no battery. I can't because it's a switch. It's a switch. See? Like that would be on. That's like movie. That's off. So it's a switch. You can't hold shit down. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm going to have to send it to Canon and have them fix it because I don't know what it is. And it's a relatively new camera. You know, it's only a couple of months old. Hell, it was the one I was using in this office before I switched everything around again, you know? And now it just doesn't turn on. Oh, God Rides a Harley. He said the cat was hacking the account. Now that makes more sense. Now, yep. The cat was hacking the account, and that's why she had to cancel the cards, and her card was declined for a purchase that I'm unaware of what she's talking about. Gotcha. That makes sense. It was an inside job. Yeah. A real American would throw it at the wall and then try to flip it off. No, not a $900 camera. You know? Not a $900 camera. Man, this computer is being relatively slow today. We still do have some of those. So we've sold we sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those rally packs. So we still have 12 more. And if you order them today, they're going to ship tomorrow. I already have them all set. And they're going to ship with a ton of the mega mugs because the mega mugs are going to ship tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll bring them to the post office. So you guys will get, well, they may ship tomorrow or they may ship on Tuesday because I can't overwhelm myself, right? Because tomorrow I'm going to have my son. So in the morning, I'm just going to stay home, right? This is my plan. I'm going to stay home. I'll do my 10 o'clock show from home, right? Because the little shit will be there. And then I got to bring him to the dentist for a 12:30 appointment. And then the plan is, depending on how well he does, then we are going to depart the dentist, go back home where he can go lay down or whatever. And then, depending on how he's feeling, we will bring him and drop him off at my wife's work. And I will come in here and do show prep for tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, we will do the rest of the stuff with the shipping and all that. You know what I mean? Nightbot said, if you want to donate directly to us, you could do Cash App, which is Freight Broker Live or Venmo. And I appreciate that. If you can do that, that's great. That's what all the Cash Apps and Venmos, those are going into a special account to cover us for traveling, to go to Wilmington, to go to Michigan. I'm still unsure if we're going to Michigan right now. Just funds. But yes, we are 100% going to Wilmington on Friday for the Trump rally there. Michigan was supposed to be the week after. But again, just funds. I'm not quite sure if that's what we're doing. And yep, someone else said, can't get the comments to scroll. Yeah, I don't know. But I just want to go live for a little bit and kill some time. It's now 4:09 p.m. on the East Coast. I didn't really talk about any news, if you noticed, during this show, because I didn't really want to. I wanted to leave that. Like, we're going to do our mass shooting report tomorrow night on the Rational American. We'll also talk about it a little bit tomorrow on Wake Up America, which airs at 10 a.m. Eastern time if it's live, about 10:30 a.m. if it's a recording, because it takes me a little bit longer. Tomorrow's will be live, so we'll be live right at 10 a.m. sharp. And then if I get everything done for my master reveal on Tuesday, oh God, you guys are going to love this. And if you don't love it, you have no fucking sense of humor. Like, you literally are dead inside. We're going to have, as part of our weather report, we're going to have a stankometer. I mean, what other news outlet does that? So every time when it's super hot in New York City, we're going to give it a stankometer reading. Like, oh, no joke. Peter said, I'm seeing a lot of articles accusing Trump of promoting QAnon conspiracies. Is this true? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I've seen a lot of articles saying Biden is brain dead. Would you say that's true? We would, but Peter, I'm not sure if you're trolling or what, dude, but someone said, I'm not sure if I ordered a mega mug or a mystery mug. Do you remember off the top of your head? I can also just order another one. They're all different designs. Do you know what I mean? The mega mugs. So the way we did it is there's what I do, 100 of the first mugs, there's only 4 of the same design. So we did 25 designs total. So there's the chances of you getting the same mug is insane. It's just because of the way that we're printing them, because I'm mixing it all up when I print it. So that way when I package it, they're completely separate mugs. And when I put them up on the shelf, when I pick the orders. So for example, say you order a mug today, I pick it from the top shelf. Say Susie or is the next one to order a mug, I grab it from the second shelf, which are 2 different batches of printing anyway, so they're guaranteed to have different designs. But yeah, you should order the mugs. It's going to be amazing. Someone said, can you explain what QAnon is? I have no clue. Yeah, it's Democrats. QAnon are Democrats, and that's my firm belief. Q is a Democrat, and anyone who follows that is a moron. And I mean that in the nicest, politest way possible. I believe QAnon is a Democrat operation to take people that are susceptible to influence and brainwash them into believing conspiracies, so that way mainstream media can go, look at this guy. He believes this Q stuff, even though they're the ones who are putting it out there in the first place. That's my belief. And a lot of people disagree. I've mentioned that at Trump rallies and people hate that. But it doesn't matter. That's my belief. I think anyone who follows Q is really, 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 really doing a disservice to everything, because I believe they are Democrats. I believe they're Democrat operatives. So, and a lot of people disagree with that, and that's cool. Hurricane Fiona, breaking news, as Steve, what's his name? Steve Lookner says, breaking news. Hurricane Fiona has made landfall in Puerto Rico, but we can't actually report that it's made landfall until we find verified accounts. I don't just cite from any other account. Breaking news. We still don't know anything new. That's my impression. Was that good? I think that was a pretty good impression. Best of luck with your son tomorrow. Yeah. God Rides a Harley made a good point. He said the odds of getting the same mug are about the same odds of your cat hacking your account. Yes, very true. And every week, and you can just reorder the mugs. Those mystery mugs, we're keeping those up forever. So as I'm doing in batches of 100, I'm adding more of the free giveaway stuff with it. It's just more every month. So I'm printing them in batch of ones. I bought 5 of the rally packs. So what? Did you? So you just bought 5 of them in total? So that means we don't have that many for others? Mean Dean. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where have you been, bud? Mean Dean. Dean the mean man, mean. He did. He bought 5 of them. Oh, so are we out of them yet? Let me see how many we have left. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong. Mean Deans. He's getting 20 of them. Good. I may just throw it all in one box with a shit ton of stickers, too. How come it's not showing? How come it's not showing? I wrote that song. Very good song, if you ask me. Shit's copywritten. Don't copy me. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how many are left, but Lookner always has spittle on his mouth. Okay. You forgot to change the headline to possibly. I don't know. Lookner all unshaved and dirty looking today. Oh, yeah, because I was doing breaking news. Breaking news. We know nothing about this. It's funny, too. He calls it agenda-free TV. Have you ever heard him talk about Donald Trump? Which is the craziest thing, because did you know he worked for RSBN? He was like one of the founders, I believe, of RSBN. Someone said you should start singing more. Yeah. Well, you got to stay tuned to the Wake Up America shows, because there may be a singing segment. Not on Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to have live traffic, live weather, boots on the ground in Ukraine, if I could find the green screen, a bunch of other stuff. You're not going to want to miss it. Interviews with people on the streets. It's weird, though. Everyone that we've met is all named Steve. They just look different, but they're all named Steve. It's very peculiar. Yeah. Rob said, God rides a Harley, said, don't make me block you. Martha said, have fun at the next few rallies. Yeah, because Martha's not going to go because she's just going to like possibly meet President Trump and all that stuff. So whatever. But no, Martha and Chloe and everybody else, all her whole family that's been helping me at all these different events. I truly appreciate it. And no, Martha, that's not the reason why we're not doing coffee in Wilmington. She's probably like, he's not doing coffee because we're not going to be there. And nope, that's not why. It's because I want to go out and kind of get at him. I don't want to, actually. I'm doing it just for you, to get out of my comfort zone and interview people. And I'll wear a hat. Patricia said, do you accept Discover cards, as I had to cancel my PayPal as it was hacked? Yes, I think we do. But yeah, let's see how many people will go and just buy stuff from our store today. We're doing pretty good. I need to have like a record next 10 days. Otherwise we're in rough shape, boys and girls. But yeah. So everyone that's ordered one of these coffee things, those will go out either tomorrow. I'll probably pack them all up while I'm prepping for my show tomorrow night because it's not really hard. I could actually do it right now, but I'm going to go home and eat dinner because I just realized it's 4:00 and then I got to mow the lawn and then wash my wife's car and then probably wash the RV, except I just remembered I forgot to buy soap to wash the RV. So those bugs could just continue baking onto the car. In my car, my new car, it's not a new car, it's a used old car, but it's new to me because they just replaced the bumper after I crashed a deer into it. Yeah, it's covered in bugs from driving back from Ohio entirely too fast last night. Remember, 4 hours and 34 minutes, and I made it in less than 4. Yeah, kicked ass. All right. Anyway, guys, I will see you. If you want to buy some coffee, we are currently out of the Flying High in Awake Not Woke. We have 2 bags of Awake Not Woke, but those are going to people that have been waiting for it. If one of you guys buys a shit ton of coffee, we'll do more. And then if anybody wants to invest in K-Cups and you want to do a pre-order of K-Cups, I need one person to do a pre-order for roughly $20,000 worth of K-Cups, okay? Because that's how much it's going to cost me to do the minimum order. And yeah, and we're not going to do a pre-order for that. It would literally just be one person that's like, yeah, here you go. But because a lot of people want K-Cups, I just can't afford them. I truly cannot. K-Cups are the little coffee that go in the Keurigs. The little, they just have such a high minimum order quantity that, but God, man, that would be good, right? Awake Not Woke in K-Cups. I just can't do it. It takes too much money. Jason said that's what I was going to buy Awake. Well, you could buy Wake Up America. We have that in stock. We have French Roast in stock, French Vanilla in stock, Victory or Death in stock. And that's it, I think. And just sell the ones we fill ourselves. Yeah. But a lot of people want the K-Cups. I can't afford it right now. It's too expensive. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time on social media and on Citizen Stringer TV. Citizen Stringer TV is going to resume at 4:37:35 with my show from 2 days ago on the 15th. And then we are going to resume the riot coverage from September 15th, 2020, which is a longer one. And then at 10:30 tonight, you can see the reappearance or the original appearance of John Sullivan on Wake Up America. And yeah, it's very good. Very good. Lisa said, I ordered Flying High. If you don't have it, I'll take the pumpkin. I may be able to do that. I do have a couple of Flying Highs, but they're going to go to the people that have been waiting for the order. You may be one of those people. I don't know. And then I'll have more orders. Depending on how many orders we get today, depends. That shows how soon I can order. Does that make sense? It's very confusing. My wife just said, you want to know? Because I told you about the sheetrock stuff. Here you go. This is what my wife said. The fuck am I supposed to cut the sheetrock with? I don't know, maybe the fucking knife I bought you, asshole. Like, fuck, I gotta go home before she starts tearing up my house. Anyway, guys, I will see you mañana. That is tomorrow. All right. Bye.